Welcome, and good job showing up here for yourself again. Know that by putting yourself first and choosing to exercise self-love and self-compassion, you are raising your vibration and learning how to accept a life of wealth. Remember that when we talk about living in wealth, we aren't just talking about money. Financial wealth is actually the result of all other wealth. When you have unconditional love for yourself and others, when you learn how to live in the vibration of all that is, you achieve wealth in love, relationships, health, career, and happiness. And then, financial wealth has no choice but to enter as well. It is the result of you living in wealth in all other areas. In this healing, we are going to heal and reintegrate any soul fragments that you may have. Doing this is going to help you achieve wealth because this process clears traumas that may be lowering your vibration and reintegrates part of you that may be dormant. Before we begin, let's talk about what a soul fragment is. A soul fragmentation can occur during a traumatic event when negative emotions, grief, shock, or other pain becomes too great. A piece of your soul may fragment off during that trauma in an attempt to save a part of you from being impacted by that trauma. You can think about this as your soul's way of trying to cope with a traumatic event. The impact from this process is that when the soul fragments, you lose a part of yourself, and usually it's a part that is very special or talented. Without this part of yourself, you're unable to be your true, authentic self. In this healing, we're going to identify your soul fragments, heal them, and encourage them to reintegrate with you. Remember that with all healings, this process is instant. However, the behavioral changes must also occur to ensure the change is permanent. So, for example, if someone has a soul fragment from being abused as a child and then as an adult is still engaging in abusive relationships, the soul fragment is unlikely to want to reintegrate because it still isn't going to feel safe. So this individual needs to not only heal the soul fragment and the trauma that caused the fragmentation, but also needs to end the cycle of engaging in abusive relationships. Behavioral changes are always a critical piece of this process. Now, I want you to take a deep breath in and settle into your body. Remember that breath is everything. Breath is how you heal, manifest, and raise your vibration. Good job. Take another deep breath in of all that is and command it instantly clear out all 7 chakras. Imagine the beautiful bright white light of all that is easily flowing into your root chakra or your tailbone area, beaming through your entire body and easily flowing out of your crown chakra or the top of your head. Remember that you are one with everything seen and unseen in this universe, and that everything you could ever want, perfect health, your twin flame, financial abundance, stable relationships, a fulfilling career, is already inside of you. You are it. You are that new home. You are that overflowing bank account. You are that healthy relationship. Good job. As you take your next deep breath using the ocean breath, I want you to settle into your heart space and notice how you instantly feel still and content. There is nothing for you to worry about in this moment. You are a magical soul who has the power to access anything and everything you could ever desire. Good. Now, with this next breath of life force energy, I want you to envision yourself in your beautiful command chair and notice that your spirit team has surrounded you. You see your guardian angels and guides have come to help facilitate this healing today. They're so proud of you for listening to your intuition and taking this beautiful journey. Now, I want you to ask if there are any soul fragments that would like to be healed, and then take a moment to notice what you notice. You may see your soul fragments in your energy field. You may feel them in your body. You may hear the answer or just know that they are there. Remember, you can also use your muscle testing here, but first, give your intuition the opportunity to speak to you. Take another deep breath in of all that is and wait for the response. You may identify just one soul fragment, or you may identify several. However, we always work on just one at a time. Command that soul fragment, step forward, and notice the age. You can command the age or ask for it. Next, ask if you must know why the soul fragment left. Remember that we can instantly heal trauma without needing to engulf ourselves in it, and sometimes recalling the event that caused the fragmentation could have a negative consequence, depending on the individual. So always ask if the reason is needed or not. Take another deep breath in. Before we ask the soul fragment to reintegrate, we want to heal it. As you breathe in life force energy, command that any and all foreign energies imprints, stagnant energies, and psychic attacks be cleared of this soul fragment. It is commanded that they be sent back to all that is and transmuted into unconditional love. Witness this healing of your soul fragment and see how your soul fragment is instantly engulfed in the beautiful bright white light of all that is. Thank you, it is done. Notice how your soul fragment is feeling more safe. Ask your soul fragment if they are ready to reintegrate with you. Take a deep breath in and make your command chair in your heart space even bigger. Make sure there's room for this piece of you to comfortably and safely come back. Good. Notice where your soul fragment is now and how it is getting closer to your heart space. Now, on this next deep breath in, pull that soul fragment into your heart space and know that it is done. Give that soul fragment the unconditional love, safety, and protection it felt it did not have at the time it left. Tell your soul fragment it is safe now. Your body and your energy field is a safe place for it to be. Good job. Soul fragments can take 24 to 48 hours to completely reintegrate, and your sleep cycles are very important. Be sure to drink plenty of water and get rest during this process, and remember to focus on the behavioral patterns that need to change as well. Doing this will ensure that your soul fragment continues to feel safe and protected. Know that as your soul fragment completes the reintegration process, you are going to get back the parts of you that you've been missing since the fragmentation occurred. You are becoming more authentic and more whole. Notice how this shows up for you. This could present as playfulness, increased creativity, increased trust, compassion. Pay attention to how it shows up and be grateful for this healing today. Remember that gratitude seals all healings, and you are your own shield. Good job. Now, with your body filled with the bright white light and your soul fragment integrating, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Shrug your shoulders gently. Come back into your body. Feel the gratitude for this healing session. And remember, you can come back to this healing to repeat this process as many times as needed. Thank you again for taking care of yourself.